Hey guys, it's Ron Hagee with a little motivational message. Been a bit discouraged. Every time I turn around, someone wants to discriminate me. Yeah, they will give you services if you're not married. I need 24-hour care, but I'm married, so they're only going to pay so much money for care, the state, and the rest is up to my wife. Oh yeah, and then I want to do business because I can't go get a job, can't dig a ditch, and I can't expect somebody to do reasonable accommodations enough to employ me, such as hire someone to assist me during the day, because it's an undue hardship for the person. So I have my own little business. Roll on, Ron. Life is an attitude. And as I'm doing my business, Social Security Disability does not consider my wife as an employee because she's my wife, and therefore any income that she would make through the business is attributed to me, which disqualifies me for Social Security Disability. So I'm thinking all this through, and I'm feeling like, wow, this is discrimination. But today I don't want to focus on discrimination. I want to focus on appreciation. I don't discriminate. Oh, really? Case in point. I was encouraged by a number of friends to maybe write a book. This was years back in about 2005. I had thought, you know something? I can't write a book. I can't type with my stick that long, and I don't know how to put a book together. Things like that are too difficult for me. I don't. They said, well, why don't you find a co-writer? It's kind of like when Moses was told to go speak to the children of Israel in Egypt, and he said, well, I can't speak. And he argued with God, and God said, well, Aaron can talk for you. So I looked into a co-author. I searched the world over and ran into people that would do it for $20,000, $30,000. Then I got a call from a friend say, hey, you want to meet this lady? She's a writer, and she does good books, and she's willing to take you on. So I show up, and I hear this white-haired lady walks towards me, and her daughter, and I'm thinking, well, her daughter looks young enough to write a good, cool book that teenagers are going to read. And then I get introduced to the grandma, who is 86 years old. She says 86 years young, and she's the writer. And I said, you're too old. Said it to myself. You're too old to write a cool book. I need somebody to write a cool book. So we sat down, talked for a while, and I was going to blow this thing off and get out of there. She and I really hit it off. And Danita Dyer helped me write my book, my autobiography. It seemed like every time I'd speak, she could finish the sentence. It was awesome. And I discriminated against her because she was old with white hair. And I didn't think she could write a cool book. She wrote a really cool book. Matter of fact, I got an email from a teenager who said, I read your book, changed my life. It was a great book. Thanks for writing it. Now, little did he know that without Danita Dyer, I wouldn't have written a book. And he's excited about this book. It changes his life. Imagine that, if I'd turned her down. Oh, then he says, P.S. By the way, greatest book I read, but it's the only book I read. So, hey, discrimination or appreciation. There's some people around us that we could really benefit from, and they can benefit from us. But sometimes we got to close our eyes and focus on what's real. Social Security Disability ticks me off, but Danita Dyer, she inspires me. So go out there and do something. Not discrimination today, appreciation. I appreciate you. If this is encouraging to you, you might want to send it on to someone else. And if you would like to support us, please visit my website, rollonron.com. I will talk to you soon. Appreciation. That's your word for the day.